What's going on, guys? ShadowNinja, and today I want to talk about the CALUS mini tool in PvP. Give you guys the best roll. This is a craftable weapon, so if you guys do have 5 deep sight frames or attunements or red frames, whatever you want to call it, and you can craft this weapon. The last 2 perks we'll be mentioning you can craft as enhanced versions if you want. I haven't got there yet, so can't give that one a total go, but there is that. Now, first of all, we cover this video in a PvE sense. If you guys are looking for the PvE role you would want, annotation here on screen will lead you to that video that would tell you how good it is in PvE. In my opinion, it is arguably the best SMG in the game right now, and especially if you're utilizing the solar subclass. But let's refocus our topic onto PvP. And for one, SMGs, in my opinion, are really underrated and underutilized in the current PvP sandbox. I've always loved them for the past couple seasons. I think they don't get enough love, and I really would like for people to use them. Now, a lot of things kind of weigh in on the fact of utilizing an SMG in PvP, and a lot of it has to do with mobility. So I will be fair, the total, I guess you could say, value of this weapon is based on your class. So if you are a Titan, I think this was going to be the most favorable weapon for you to check out and use. If you're a Hunter, you do have those abilities. If you are a Warlock, I would probably strain to something a little bit more aggressive in the SMG category compared to this weapon. So with that all the way, let's jump into the best role I would recommend for you guys for the CALUS mini tool in PvP. Now, if you look here on screen, this is on LightGG. These are statistics when it comes to range, damage fall off, things like that. Now, one thing to mention is that the range compared to other SMGs are on the lower side of things. So if you guys are looking at this weapon to be stand out in category of range, this isn't it. However, I will say that the incandescent perk, moving target, and an exotic leg armor for Titans can utilize this to be one of the most aggressive SMGs you could possibly use, and honestly just kind of deadly. Now, incandescent is labeled for many as a PvE perk. However, I got some fun juicy stuff with it in PvP, and it's kind of annoying. It helps you maintain damage to a lot of groups, and honestly it is very good for taking on multiple people as long as you get that kill on that one target. But if you see here, guys, we have small bore, accurized rounds, moving target, incandescent, 2XS is the origin trait, a range masterwork, and a target adjuster, or potentially an extended mag, whatever you're choosing could be. But Peacekeepers, which is an exotic leg armor, will tell you exactly what it does. There's multiple different things to talk about because it kind of plays into how you want to utilize this. So Peacekeepers, if you guys don't know, is very good for SMGs. It reloads stowed SMGs and allows for you to ready them instantly, improves your handling with SMGs and your movement while wielding one, and the movement, guys, is drastic. Now, it does provide a moderate benefit to air effective, the air effective stat, so it is a plus 40 in this category. Now, when you compare the plus 40 with the plus 24, you get a very high airborne effect in the stat roll. You can even get it a little bit higher if you want to, for some reason, put Icarus Grip on. Now, the one reason I say that this is pretty important is that SMGs are honestly solely one of the only weapons you can utilize in jumping airborne combat. They've made a lot of changes which I've somewhat liked in terms of hand cannons and snipers being effective when jumping in the air. So now airborne effectiveness is really kind of useful, but not useful. But at the same time, you can get it to near 79 if you put Icarus Grip on the stat, and the plus 40 for Peacekeepers will allow you to be jumping. And if you guys haven't noticed in the gameplay yet, I am doing a lot of that. It's something that people do not, take in mind. And as long as you're quick, you're mobile, this is actually one of the best, if not the best, airborne weapon to use in this situation, especially if you're a Titan. Peacekeepers, this weapon, jump around, be aggressive, and you will be very successful. It doesn't have the range, but again, the main perk of this weapon is cutting down the distance, being as fast as possible, and just dominating areas at a time. Incandescent will allow you to do that. Moving target will help with your targeting, as well as some targeting mods you could throw on there. But yes, this is a very solid weapon to use in PvP, and don't let ratings, sway you away from this. Check out SMGs in general. They're all good. There's a lot of good SMGs out there. But with that being said, guys, that's all I got to say on this weapon. If you guys don't know already, I mentioned this in my PvE video, how to get this weapon in 2 forms. If you guys want to get a world drop, they drop in the Leviathan location on the moon. And if you guys want to get red frames, you have to open up chests and focusing certain things to get the deep sights. You need 5 of these to craft it. You can craft it. Incandescent and moving target can become enhanced perks. But with that being said, guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, definitely drop this video a like. If you guys got a comment down below of the performance of this weapon in PvP and maybe some things you will want to change and use differently for this role itself, or maybe your own role for PvP, let me know down in the comment section below. If you guys are also new here and want more content from me, definitely hit that subscribe button and the bell to be notified for when I drop that content. But till then, guys, all I got for this one. ShadowNinja here, and I'm out.